at the closing of the Authentic Leadership Development Program in 2014, Bill George called me to stage to give my certificate, saying that I was the worst person, I was the person with the worst crucibles after Pedro Algorta. And Pedro was the survivor of the Chilean airplane crash, and he was a guest speaker. So 4 years and an amazing AMP later, together with some of my classmates here, it is absolutely priceless to be recognized as a person making a difference in the community. So thank you so much for that. And what have I done? Basically, when I came here back in 2013 for the first time, it was really a very low point in my life. I had a very fast-growing career in international football, which, as you know, is a very male-dominant industry. I was one of the few women who was able to pierce the glass ceiling and make it to the very top. And one day, the rug was pulled from underneath me. I lost my job. And you might say, fine, we all lose our jobs. What's the big deal about it? It followed actually with a really horrible social media defamation campaign, as well as death threats for simply doing my job during my time at the governing body in Turkey. On top of that, around the same time, we had a very tragic loss in the family. I didn't really know how to pull myself back together. And at the ALD, I realized that there are actually so many women out there in the world who are facing very significant challenges in their personal lives and careers, especially in football. So I said, why don't I devise a leadership program, go around the world and tell my story? So my program has been run by FIFA and Women in Football in more than 50 countries, from Cook Islands to Paraguay to South Africa to Latvia, half of which I personally delivered myself. So today I stand in front of you very proud that I managed to touch the hearts and the minds of thousands of women all over the world and help them overcome their difficulties, gather the courage and motivation to step up into leadership positions. And this was actually beyond my day job. I also have a day job like anybody else. This was my purpose and passion that I found at HBS. And next mission after this, those of us who work very closely with gender equality know very well that empowering women and the push from the bottom is never alone by itself enough to achieve success. So recently I took over as chair of Women in Football, and it's a great NGO, very impactful, empowering women, but also creating collaborative dialogues with governing bodies and clubs and leagues to really convince the inner circle about the merits of diversity and giving a chance to the women to be present on the pitch as well as all the way up to the boardroom. So thank you very much, and I'm so humbled and honored in front of great leaders like you to be recognized today on stage. Thank you.